Why onion links are secure and private. If you've ever looked into online privacy, you've probably heard about onion links. Those cryptic URLs that end in onion and can only be accessed through the Tor network. But why exactly are they considered secure and private? What makes them different from regular websites? Let's take a closer look at how onion links work under the hood and why they're trusted by journalists, activists, and everyday users who want more control over their digital lives. 1. Built-in end-to-end encryption. One of the biggest reasons onion links are secure is that encryption is baked right into the design of the Tor network. When you visit a onion site, your connection is wrapped in multiple layers of encryption. Each layer gets decrypted as your traffic passes through a series of relays, nodes, in the Tor network. Only the final relay decrypts the last layer to send the request to the website server. This process, called onion routing, ensures that no one, not even the people running the relays, can see both where the traffic came from and where it's going. And unlike standard websites, which often rely on HTTPS for encryption, and can sometimes be misconfigured or intercepted, onion sites encrypt all communication by default. 2. No IP addresses are exposed. Regular websites use public IP addresses, which can reveal the location of the server hosting the site. This makes them easier to monitor, block, or attack. Onion sites don't work like that. Instead, they're hosted anonymously. Their addresses are generated from cryptographic keys, not tied to a specific IP. The server's real location remains hidden behind the Tor network. This means neither the visitor nor third parties can determine where the server is physically located. For activists or whistleblowers, this anonymity is critical. 3. You don't need to trust a certificate authority. On the regular web, HTTPS security relies on certificate authorities, CAs, third-party companies that verify website identities. If a CA is compromised or coerced, an attacker could impersonate a website without you knowing. With onion sites, that risk disappears. The website address itself is derived from the server's public key. There's no need for external trust providers. If the address matches what you expect, you know you're connecting directly to the real site. This removes a major point of failure in traditional web security. 4. Resistance to surveillance and censorship. Because onion sites operate entirely within the Tor network and don't rely on public domain registrars or centralized hosting services, they're extremely hard to censor or block. Governments can try to block access to Tor altogether, but doing so affects all Tor traffic, not just specific sites. That makes mass censorship obvious and harder to justify. For people living under authoritarian regimes, this resistance to surveillance and blocking is a lifeline. 5. Privacy for both users and website owners. Not only are visitors to onion sites protected from being tracked, but website operators also remain anonymous. In contrast, setting up a traditional website usually requires registering a domain name, often with personal information, using a hosting provider that logs activity, possibly complying with government takedown requests. With onion sites, none of that is needed. A site owner can run a platform without revealing who they are or where they're based. This makes onion links ideal for whistleblower submission systems, like SecureDrop. Independent journalism. Anonymous forums and support groups. Final thoughts. Onion links aren't just another way to browse the web. They represent a fundamentally different approach to online security and privacy. By design, they protect both users and site owners from surveillance, prevent tracking, eliminate reliance on third-party trust models, and resist censorship. While they're often associated with the dark web, their value extends far beyond anonymity for its own sake. They offer a glimpse of a more secure, decentralized internet, one where privacy isn't an afterthought, but a built-in feature. So whether you're a journalist protecting a source, a developer building secure platforms, or just someone who wants to surf without being watched, onion links are worth understanding and using with care. Visit the link in the description below for more information.